guys, welcome back to my channel. If you missed my previous video, the link is below. Please like, share, and subscribe. Best moments in the house for me was receiving a whole gym bag of Under Armour clothing attire with the army shirt that had the Canada flag here, which was such an incredible feeling at the time. You know, having a couple of shorts with my first name on it printed was just so cool to me. Also, the food was amazing. Obviously, you can't leave with the food. The food was so good. The service was good. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, everyone eating together at the table all the time, or sometimes just like by themselves here and there. But yeah, the food was really great. Listening to great stories by veterans, by like Bananas and CT, and people laughing and joking around and talking about their life and their past challenges. It was really cool to listen to. I remember one day some of us was acting like little brats and we were requesting to go to get some snacks. We want ice cream, we want cake, we want this and that. And they finally said, okay, fine guys, you guys could go one day. We could go to the gas station all together, go inside, and a few of us at a time could go and get a couple of snacks. So that was probably one of the best moments because everyone was being silly and just like super happy because we were finally like, yes, we're gonna get snacks and all these ice creams and licorice and candies. And so that was really an exciting time for us. Celebrating my birthday on this show was obviously a highlight for me. I got to get all dolled up, everyone got dressed up, and everyone was just looking so good. We went to like a pub/restaurant and everyone was just dancing a little bit, having a little fun with each other, talking. And there was obviously drama that night, but I got to like talk to people on a more like intimate level and get to know who they are as a person a little bit and just to be chill and relaxed with everyone. And it was just super fun to me, you know, being able to listen to music a little bit. That was great. And just taking photos. It was just a really great time. And before we got on that bus, because when we got on that bus, there was a whole situation that went down that night where people were arguing and, you know, all this drama was going on. So everything before getting on that bus was great. It was great going in the pool sometimes and just going for a swim and by myself and just having that little relaxed moment. Then being able to be in the poker room with everyone where people were playing poker and just cracking jokes and having fun. And that was always a blast when people were like super smashed and they're just talking nonsense. That was always an interesting moment for the house. The worst moments in the house for me was obviously the second night, being in the room with those girls. It was just like unnecessary. I didn't want to be in that room after they were just being super rude. I wanted to go somewhere else, but fortunately I had to be in that room my entire game. Second worst moments I would say would be the night before my elimination night. There was a whole commotion and fight and argument that went on for hours. Not me. Two other people that was just going at it for such a long time, and it was just really crazy and wild that night. I remember just trying to sleep, and then I was like, I can't sleep, I have to get up and see what's going on. So that night was just a really bad night. And I knew once that happened that there was no way I could get out of it. The third worst moment I would say was getting hurt in the house. It could have been avoided if the right action was taking place, to be honest. Fortunately, I got hurt in my stomach and I had to get ice pack for like a couple of days to hold it there and take Advil and stuff like that. I'm gonna tell you guys a story, what happened. So one night, you know, everyone is having fun. There's booze, of course, everyone's drinking and everyone's just trying to mingle, go and play poker. We wanted to play poker, and this was like something that we did constantly because, you know, there's not too much to do than play poker or talk strategy. Like maybe like 6 or 7 of us who was like, hey, let's play poker, but there's one person that is still in the kitchen, and one of the veterans promised him, which was Theo, that he's gonna play in the game. Like, we'll wait for him. He was talking to someone or whatever downstairs. So like, okay, we'll wait for him. Like, that's no problem. Like when he comes upstairs, like we'll be able to just like, you know, make him join. And he was gonna be the last player. So we're all like playing, having little giggles and laughs and stuff. And Bear comes in the room and he's just, can I play? I wanna join in. And we were just, no, sorry, like we have someone else who's gonna come and play. And he automatically just thought that we were like just trying to be rude to him. Real talk was the reasoning behind it was because we already said to Theo that he's gonna come and like play with us. Like he said, don't give it to anyone else. Like I want that seat. Bear's okay, well fine, whatever, right? So he leaves. We all started playing the game again. All of a sudden, within maybe like a few minutes, the door blasts open. He jumped forward onto the poker table. Everything went flying, guys, like drinks and the poker tables, the cards, everything. And while this is all happening, the corner of the poker table turned and it literally jabbed me in the stomach. And it hurt so bad at the time, guys. I was so upset. How the hell am I getting hurt in this house? Can understand if I'm getting hurt during the competition, like doing a challenge, getting hurt in the house, that's like a different story. And I'm going downstairs and I'm just like, what the hell? This is so crazy. So, you know, obviously there's like a care team. They like looking at my stomach and they're like, oh, you know, we'll ice pack on it, give you some Advil, whatever, to help, you know, it go away, the pain. Putting an ice pack on my stomach for like 2 days, not lying, guys, for 2 days, and just having it go there for a while. So at this point, I'm really upset. Like, I'm heated, okay? He was acting like a little kid and being really immature at the time. Everyone was obviously pissed who was like trying to play poker. We're like, we were not trying to like out you. We were literally just saying no, because there was one other person that already said he's gonna come and play. He was just downstairs, like that's it. Georgia was so lovey-dovey with Blair, obviously. He's a ladies' man, so she was just like trying to, oh, it's all fun. I actually knew that I got hurt. Like, she didn't give two shits. She was just like, oh, he's just having fun. Like, it's actually kind of funny. Like, and I'm just like, actually, no, it's not kind of funny. If someone's getting hurt in the process, no, it's not funny. And so I was really annoyed by her at that night. Anyways, I had to hold myself together because I was like, ugh. And at this point, you know, like maybe 20 minutes went by and then he comes down and he apologizes like, oh, I'm sorry. This should have been something that could have been controlled. Knew that he was gonna do something outrageous or crazy because that's just his character for the show. But real talk, it could have been avoided. And if they were like, oh, maybe that's not a good idea. Oh, don't do that. I wouldn't have got hurt in the flipping process. Warn other people, if you're gonna be going on that show, be aware that you're not only expected to get hurt outside of it, beyond competitions, you could get hurt within the house. So just be aware. That's all I have to say. The night before my elimination night, there was a huge argument between two veterans, and it went on for a really long time. There was a lot of craziness going on, screaming, heart to heart, and I couldn't sleep that night. I ended up getting up to see what was going on, and there wasn't much I could do. I could try to talk, you know, give advice and do all these little things, but that was like the main reasoning why Leroy and I were gonna be called out the next day to go against another team. I guess it was meant to be. Yeah, it was just such a wild night. And the next day in the morning, there was apologies and there was talks and people saying, oh, maybe this won't happen or that won't happen. But once that went down the night before elimination, I knew right away that we were gonna go up against the other team. Trying my best to just give advice and see what I could do, but when the damage was already done, there's not much I could say that everyone in the whole house doesn't know. And just trying to gather all my strength together to be ready to go in for the elimination night. I was just hoping for the best, but I knew in my gut that we were gonna go for elimination night for sure against another team. Thank you all for watching my video today. Please like, share, and subscribe. All my social media contacts are below. I hope you guys liked it, enjoyed it. However, stay tuned on my channel for more new videos.